Hi, welcome back to the channel. Well, today I'm going to review this car on both road and track, then I'm going to get angry, and then I'm going to tell you whether you should buy it or not. The Hotring Everon is based very strongly on the Toyota Tundra NASCAR truck, and I just think it looks super cool. And I've based mine on Tanner Gray's car. Seeing a NASCAR on the streets of Los Santos may seem a little out of place, but it does look very cool, and it drives pretty well as well as we watch these little cinematic bits that I've put together for you. I was really enjoying throwing it around, having these controllable drifts on the car, right up till the moment I remembered that with all the upgrades, this thing set me back over $2 million. It looks so good I'm willing to forgive quite a bit, but I'm not willing to forgive everything. We'll come back later to my displeasure, but for now let's have a look at why you would buy this car. Well, it's not for gratuitous slow-mo bridge jumps. It is of course for hot ring racing, where it has only one other competitor, which is the Hotring Sabre or the Chevrolet Luminar. I did several laps of this track, the Altruist track, trying to follow roughly the same lines every time. I got quite consistent laps because it's just a simple banked oval, and in every case I got a faster lap using the new Everon. And watching the laps back, it appears that the top speed is simply higher. I will say it does feel slightly looser on the corners, although when it does break loose it also feels slightly easier to control than the other car. So if you want to do hot ring racing and you want to win, then given most of the tracks are of this style, then you're going to have to buy the car. But what about on the road? Well, with more twists and turns, it's a slightly different story. I still find that the truck is easier to control. The oversteer seems to be less snappy. Otherwise they feel the same in most respects, but the higher top speed of the truck does help on the couple of decent straights that are on this little track that I use every time. As you can see, the truck posted a faster time, but it was only about 0.15 of a second, which is so little. It's pretty much within the margin of error, I would say, for this track and my driving. That said, I had a lot less problems with the truck, a lot less spins. It was easier to be consistent with it. A quick tip for the wheels is to go into the street category, take the hot ring Steely, paint them black. That way you get rid of the red ring and you can have proper yellow tyre writing, even though the tyre profile is slightly wrong. The liveries, unfortunately, come from the old car, which means you can't necessarily try to match your favourite team. But that's not why I'm mad. Why am I mad? It's because Rockstar have done this FOMO thing again. It makes me so mad that they do this. People end up panic buying a car they may not have wanted, or if they don't have sufficient in-game resources and they're busy that week, then perhaps they end up buying shark cards, which I know is what Rockstar want, but I just think the whole process stinks. I'm also disappointed in myself because I fall for FOMO every time and I buy all of them. I'm recording this less than half a day before this thing goes back off sale, and that's why this review is so late. I wasn't going to do it at all, till of course I fell for the FOMO. That said, do you want the fastest and best car to win the hot ring races? If the answer is, I'm not that bothered, you don't need this car anyway. Or do you want it for a collection? Well, if you do, it does look very cool, and if you're loaded, well, why not? But otherwise, I suggest waiting, because one day it'll come back on sale, and one day it will be discounted. Anyway, the rant's over. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, like, comment, subscribe. They're all very useful, and thank you so much for watching.